Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. It's the first day of fall, it's autumn, which means it's time to mow the big field so we can get some more cash. Luckily, from selling the straw bales yesterday, we had enough money, so when midnight came, we didn't go into the hole. But we did lose pretty close to 11 grand like we always do. We need to take care of the cows today a little bit. But first things first, we got to get this grass. I want to get this grass field mowed, picked up, start compacting, all that fun stuff. So in a few days' time, we can probably sell some silage to get some cash and start paying off this debt. Why? I'm trying to figure out Courseplay here. What is Courseplay doing? No, this is not going to work for me. Whatever you're doing, this is not working. This is not working at all. Why are you doing that for? Working width? .5, which is correct. Let's see what it does when it turns around here. Okay, so I don't understand why on that one it passed. I'm not sure what it's doing there. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not really sure I know what's going on there. So let's see if I can do the same. Let's see here. No, this is not the guy I want doing anything. I am curious to see what the big M is going to do. Alright, it seems like it's going on the right path now. Workers. Yeah, I'm not sure what that one's all about. Maybe it's trying to calculate the width of the field and the width of the machine and what it needs to do. But now at least with him mowing and us picking up the grass, it shouldn't take me as long, hopefully. And maybe a little bit tighter to go through here. I don't know if I'm close enough. No. What are you doing? Oh, were you following that? Ugh. I don't know if I can get close enough to this. Don't want to get that close, but let me get this set up here, which is probably going to take me a second because the way they're mowing the field is a little tight to get in here. So I'll get this up and going, and I'll bring it back in a second. Really? There, it took a little talking to, but he finally listened to me. He kept trying to push me around as well, which I was not pleased with. So our first line of work today, as you can see, is get the big field done, compact the grass, cover up the bunker, start making some beautiful silage. And then we'll head back up. Why are you doing that when you're supposed to be on the side of me and you're running to the... And look at that. He's just going to keep on pushing me. Alright, you know what? Maybe you need to do that. Now I got to get out of this mess that you got me in. There, stay 5 meters back. That might work. Yeah, this seems to be working fine that way. Anyways, like I was saying, then while we're down here, we'll take care of the cows, and then we're going to go back up and take care of those final trees up in our mess of fields up there. Hopefully, that's the plan. Let's see if you can maneuver around here nicely. So we're hoping for our usual 950,000 liters of grass. But now it's the first day of fall, so the sheep are not making wool. The cows are not reproducing. The cows actually need some straw and power food today. But we may just top them off all completely. Come down here. We'll get this small strip. But with the big M mowing with a helper and us picking this up, hopefully it won't take me too long to do this. And of course we'll get a worker to compact the grass once we get to a certain point. I don't know if any of our fields are ready to be harvested yet, but I want to get those trees taken care of up there. It's a little foggy and misty this morning. It's supposed to clear up by looking at the forecast. And in a couple days, we might be able to look forward to some pigs, because that's when our sugar beet and corn will be ready. And we might be using this little guy right here, the Big X 580, and we may be making some chaff from the corn that's over there. We do have a lot of corn, but the corn is the base food for the pigs, so we'll have to see how that goes. But I'm going to get cracking away on this, and I'll see you on the backside. The fog has lifted. So has the sun. Sun's out. Nice. Well, the sun was out before. I just couldn't see it. But yeah, now it's nice and bright. And we're on our last truck for the grass field. I did slow down time to ×1 while I was doing it for most of it. Only because the power food for the cows was dropping too fast, and so I might not get to it before it gets to 0. And the reason why it shows their health up there is 90% because they don't have no straw now. They may have not had no straw to begin the day. I can't quite remember. Didn't look at the straw. But I think fall and winter they use a lot of straw, so maybe that's why it dropped quite a bit. Are you going to hit that tree? That's why I cut the corner close. He has been known to hit that tree when I go around it, so... But even still, this setup I got going with Courseplay cutting the field and us picking up the grass and a 200,000 liter trailer, making less trips to the BGA, certainly has cut down my time to mow this field. The first couple times when I did this field, it took me like 3 real-time hours to mow this field. Only because we had the T6 New Holland, and we were cutting it with the John Deere butterfly mowers. So, you know, I had to mow it, windrow it. I was mowing with the John Deere, windrowing it. The windrower was behind us on Follow Me on the T6, windrowing it. Then we were using the John Deere with that 242 horsepower engine with the forage wagon that holds 50,000 liters, which is, you know, a really big trailer. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I mean, it's 200,000 liters too big, but hey, you know, I don't care. Yeah, the 50,000 liter forage wagon with the John Deere and that horsepower engine kind of struggled somewhat with, you know, getting up and going with that much weight. And the amount of trips I had to take with the 50,000, I did not want to turn off the engine. There we go. I wanted to pick up the header, the lifter, so I did that. Lower that down. Yeah, the truck can stay on Follow Me and come down this way. So he's got about 69,000 liters, excuse me, not 69,000 liters, that'd be wrong. That'd be 150, I don't know, my mind shot, sorry. 150? No, it's not going to be 150, it's going to be like 130,000 liters? How many liters we got? Yeah, 138. You can get off that. So not quite the 950,000 liters that we normally get. Only because the way Courseplay mows the field, it doesn't really like get the edges where it starts, so it misses some bits there. And the way I usually do it, sometimes I mow the grass outside of the field a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna not always get that. So as long as we get, you know, 925 to 950,000 liters, I'm fine with that now. I'm not gonna be too picky where I got to get every blade of grass. We're at the stage now where to the money is going to come in relatively well. Yes, we owe $1 million to the bank, but it's not going to take us too long to pay that off. We got all the equipment that we need, except for, yes, I am going to buy something today, actually. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to buy it today and try it out later on. You'll see what that is. I won't spoil it just yet for you. Let's get in here, dump the last bit of our grass into the silo, and we'll get Courseplay in the JCB working on compacting this while we feed the cows, take care of the cows, and then head up to take care of those last 3 trees. And I'm also thinking when we do the upper field, grass fields, and make hay out of it, we may be selling those bales. To make some more cash. So I didn't look, how much did we end up with? 934. Some bumps in here the JCB may get stuck on, so I'll have to compact it a little bit before I set the worker on it. Lift up the bucket way up so I don't scoop anything. Are you going to be able to get up this mound? It did. Okay, we'll compact this a little bit ourselves to start with. Just trying to get a flat area to work on, so I don't want no high mounds for us to get centered on. Like right there, there's a high mound. They'll flatten out. Alright, that's a good start. It's one good thing about the twin wheels, they'll help us compact it a little bit better. And once we get flattened out a little bit, where I know it's not going to get high centered anywhere. I mean, it's doing pretty well already. I think I did a good job at spreading the grass out when I was dumping in here with a trailer. I do have like a little bit of hole right there, so as long as my course play isn't done really terrible. Actually got a hole on both sides, which is not the best. Hey, we're already 3% compacted, so how about that? Alright here. Let's see, if I do start, make sure I got everything set up. Start course recording. Go backwards. Perfect time for a auto save. Let me go forwards and stop it like right about there. And if we hit drive course, it doesn't have to go all the way back and it doesn't have to go all the way forward. You could actually just run over half of this mound, it'll still compact it to 100%. There, it's looking well. So that's going to do that for a while we're off doing other things. Sometimes when you do the the manual unloading, sometimes this trailer takes a while for that lid to close. Sometimes I have to hit Control I again before it finally decides to close. There it goes. But we can see we're down to 3% power food. So that's the first thing we're going to take care of, is give them some power food. And then our wonderful Volvo truck is going to be making a lot of trips up and down. I got to bring fuel up for our wood chipper. I got to bring this trailer back up to collect the wood chips. And I don't quite remember where our auto-loading flatbed trailer is right now. Oh wait, I gotta... That was dumping silage. I'm not dumping silage, I'm picking up power food. And I do have to make sure I don't overload it. Oh wow, they need power food. We will take 41,000 liters, please. How much we got now? We got over 400. Well, we had over 400,000 liters, which is enough for a while. Let's back up and kind of load it more in the center. I think we can actually get away with taking 45,000 liters. We do now have 62 cows. We end up with 62. They're done reproducing. The sheep are not reproducing, and they're not making wool either. Yes, we'll take 45,000 liters of it. While I'm here, close our neighbor's gate. Wait, that's our gate. I already went past our neighbor's gate. Oh, that was terrible of me. This gate does need to stay open, because I do need to wash the big X and M, because, well, the big M I do, the mower we have to wash. We should be done with that. The big X, we're not done with that. So I don't really need to wash that yet. Okay, I'm not, it says I can unload. There it goes. So 45,000 liters of power food. Oh wow, they don't require that much in the fall, do they? Yikes. That all works out though. I'm fine. I took it all, so I'm fine with that. Maybe a little bit too much. Maybe it overfilled. Don't know, but I'm fine with that. Or our flatbed is down here too. Everything is down here. Alright, well, first things first. cows are sort of situated. All my trailers that I need are down here, apparently. And we got to bring them all the way up to the wood chipper, way up at the other end. Let's see if I can come over here. I just want to grab 5,000 liters. I think that hopefully will be enough. That leaves me 7. So I don't know if you were reading some of the comments, but the editor of the map kind of posted how these numbers actually work. So basically the number you see up here at top is what's in storage. The number you see down here is what's actually what they call like in the hopper. So basically like each one can hold 50,000 liters from what my understanding is. So like the tank can hold 25,000 liters and the hopper can hold another 25,000, which means 50,000. If that's right, I hope. But for now, what I need to do is bring this up to the wood chipper. We need to give that some fuel. Then I gotta bring this tank back down. Let's see, and then I'll probably have to bring up that trailer right there, the lime green one. Then I'll have to come back down and get the flatbed so I can get the last straw bales out of there and give the cows some straw. So yeah, I'm gonna be making a few trips up and down. So yeah, give me a moment to get some of this stuff situated here. And I'll see you in a bit, maybe. Alright, so here we are up at the wood chipper. Putting some diesel fuel in there. I'm hoping 5,000 liters of fuel is going to be enough to do what we're doing. But yeah, so we're at 321,000 liters of wood has got to chip. Maybe I'm starting to think 5,000 liters may not be enough. But it's going to be enough to help chew up a lot of that. Alright, so next step is I'm going to bring this back down, grab the, I'm actually going to grab the baling trailer next. I want to get those straw bales into the cows so their health goes back up 100%. So, yeah, that's the next project. So here we are up at our fields. Certainly looks a lot different without those trees being there. For sure. Is this on or not? It is not. It is now. I think we got 7 bales left here. Yep. I didn't want to really pick these up until I harvested that field over there, because I didn't know if that is a field I can swath or not. The question is... that field is ready for harvest. Yeah, this is our field down here, not ready for harvest. And of course our soybeans are not ready for harvest, but this field is. I don't even know where I left my... Is it bad when you don't know where you left your harvester? Because I have no idea where it is right now. Is it down in that corner maybe? Yeah, I have no idea where my harvester is right now. Not a clue. Top-notch farmer here. Alright, but I do need to go down and take care of the cows. I do care about my animals, you know. So let's go. I'm going to head down. We'll feed the cows. And then any straw bales left over we'll put in the mixer. We'll drop this trailer off and then bring back up the lime trailer. The modded trailer. And put that underneath the wood chipper because I'm sure that's making tons of wood chips by now. And which does fill up rather fast, so... Yep. Making progress here. Alright, cows, we're here with your straw, your bedding, so you can make more manure. I gotta turn it off. How many bales do you guys want? You actually took 4 bales. Are those close enough for you? I guess I could just go in and check myself. They appear to be all set. It'll take a few minutes for their health to go from 90% to 100%, so we don't see it. So they're fine. The sheep seem to be fine. Our pigs seem to be fine. But you know, in a couple days, I'll have to keep track of that stuff. I mean, it's the same page. It's not too difficult, but... It's too bad I can't start making the power food now, but if I can make the power food, we'd have the pigs, right? There, the straw is in there. Alright, we'll go drop off this trailer. I mean, this trailer does need to go back up, but not right now, it doesn't. So... today is almost like a day of chaos. My truck is filthy, but I'm not going to bother cleaning it just yet. It says there's silage in there, but it shows 0. So, but we should be fine. So I want to bring this back up to the wood chipper. We'll unload that. And then we will talk about... there are 3 trees down in that field up there. I already cut them down. They're on the ground, and that's all I've done with them so far. At the end of last episode, I just cut them down just to cut them down, just to feel like... just to tell myself, well, the trees are cut down. But yeah, still got 3 trees to take care of. But yeah, I'll see you again in a moment. And here we are. Back up at the wood chipper, and I kind of did a terrible turning radius there. No steam coming out, so my guess is that the wood chipper is going to be full. Hopefully it'll empty in here. Excuse me for a second, that trailer is not lined up at all. Wow, I'm just... yeah, one of these days I will hook up my steering wheel, which I've had some issues with lately. Thanks to Windows 10. There we go. We'll unhook that. That'll keep filling into there. Yeah, so I had about 30,000 liters in there maybe. Something like that. Just under 300,000. Still... use about 250 gallons of diesel fuel. Right now, I do believe I can shut that off. Actually, no, I can't. I gotta move that logging trailer for what we're gonna try to do. I'm gonna bring that right over here just for now. Actually, I can't, because if I got to empty that trailer, that's going to be... jeez. There we go. That is good enough. Hopefully. Another thing I didn't mention in the last video, I actually did, was all of the hedge stumps. I did cut that with the New Holland. So all those little tree hedge stumps that we had all the way up to there are cut down. Like I said, the only thing I don't know if all the limbs are out of that field right there. So these big wonderful things here, the trees, are cut down. I've cut all the stumps from them. I should not need the stump grinder anymore, but we are going to need the New Holland. But I think what I'm going to do, like I said, I should be done with the stump grinder. We're going to take that up to the forestry and drop that off. And I figured I'd show you what's going on up there, because I wanted to pick this up. I was actually kind of surprised what the trees were doing. Remember the trees we planted episodes ago? And in seasons, trees take forever to grow. I want to say this is their 2nd full season. So we planted them 2 summers ago. Probably the sad part is we may not get our money back on the trees themselves by cutting, making a profit from the trees. Because, yeah, 19's coming quick. But there you go. You can see our little saplings have now grown up to be, I don't know what stage this is. I think this is stage 3 of 5. I think. And of course you can hear the birds for the ambient noise for the forestry. Let's go drop our our stump grinder off. And we will lower that, disconnect that. And guess what? Now I gotta drive down to the store. So, with the New Holland. Yeah, it's time to buy another implement. So I will see you down there. Alright, here we are at the store. Let's go in and talk to Steve. Hey Steve, is my thing here? I hope I activate it from the mod sheet. It should be under forestry, I would think. Let's go right to the end. Right here. This vehicle can transport tree logs. It's only 1,500. No mods. I guess I could just rent it, but for only 1,500, because if it works well, I'd rather use this in the future rather than trying to cut up those wonderful trees. Up, down. No, it's not what I want to do. Alright. Nope, 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 stop it. That's up, down. That's up, down. Oh, I gotta hold them both in. Yeah, I'm trying to do right mount. Okay. I got it, I got it. Unfortunately, that keeps activating that, which I wish it wouldn't do. Alright. And I've changed that before. But anyways, let's go see if this works. So we don't have to cut up the trees anymore in a million pieces and try to get all the limbs off them. Let's see if I can grab a whole tree and bring it to the wood chipper and somehow talk it in there. Some planning ahead. Let's put our front weight on this thing, because those trees, are not going to be light. Alright, let's head up the road to this field and see if, we got 3 trees to try here. Hopefully this does work. If not, no big deal. We can just sell this piece of equipment right back. May take a little bit of a loss on it because we've used it. But in seasons, I think you're allowed to use it a little bit, and if you resell it right back right away, you get full price for it. So, but it's something I rarely do. Probably should check on the JCB to see what the stats do, what that worker's doing, so I don't waste too much fuel. So we'll get the New Holland in place, kind of, and we'll teleport down the JCB and see how they're coming along. Let's go back and see what they are doing here. Yep, 100% done. You can stop, my friend. 100% compacted, so we'll get that going. And 2 days from now, the third day of autumn, somewhere around noon, we should have a whole bunch of silage ready to sell. I'm not even going to bother looking at the price now because it may deject me. It's probably a high price right now. Of course, now that I said it, now I'm so curious I have to check, don't I? Where are we, silage? It's getting back up to the normal high price, like 450-ish to 460. I've yet to see either one of these go green. So, alright, back up to the chore at hand. Alright, now that we got a front weight, can I... Nope, that was high. Okay, let's keep it up. Awfully low to the ground, it seems like, but that's fine. Alright, here. I'm probably going to do this terribly bad. Well, the good news is it's wide enough. Wow. That does not look stable at all. Alright, let me, I think I got too much of it. Alright, where's the settings on this? Let me take care of the setting on this here. It should be that. I don't know why it's on. Alright, hopefully that's far enough away this time. No, because when it grabs it, it pulls it forward. Wow, that picked the tree up off the ground. No problem. Which way? No, that's down. That is up. Look at that. Look at this New Holland. Luckily I did grab the weight because that looks like it might be heavy. Steering no problem up a hill. Now the question is, wow, can't see where we're going. Wow, this is going to be so much better. Of course, the only thing is we're working in the field right across from this place, so it took the tree. I was like, wait, where did the tree go? I'm hoping it took the tree. I'm going to say it did because it's almost back up to 300,000 liters in there. Well, there's one tree down. There's my answer to those trees. Now, like I said, it's easy access from this field to there. The other fields around here could be a little bit more difficult. Let me open up that implement for $1,500. Thank you. I don't know if that's a good, I don't know if that price is too cheap for an item like this, but I mean, it is a small tool. Alright, that goes down. And there it goes. Now when I close this, is it going to just pull it right in? Nope, that one spit it right out. So let's not celebrate too quick yet. Alright, let me, oh, I bet you I gotta put it down. If you look real closely, there's teeth on top of it. I bet you if I'm not going down far enough, that's why it's sliding in and out. Well, let's make sure it's open up all the way. Okay. It's there, it's there. Push it down. Clamp it. Pulls it right in. No, it's got to go this way. It doesn't really like it on the back. I mean, you can see the implement just... I may go flying here. So, you may see a flying T8. You know how mods work sometimes. I mean, trees are heavy, and this T8 is just whipping this tree around like it's not even there. Alright, so we're at 291. I mean, I just barely get close to this thing, and is it going to take it this time? Look at that. That is, that certainly is better than sitting there for about 5 minutes cutting up with a chainsaw than try to get the autoloader to help load it and then take the John Deere. So now the thing is, this tree here, it could be because of the trunk. But let's see if I've learned anything yet. I don't think I've learned anything since the 2nd grade, but we'll try this. Trying to get as low as I can. Now this tree is acting a little bit difficult here. It just keeps spitting it right out. Alright, so I think what I may have to do is I'm going to cut some of this tree up. I mean, already this thing is worth it because I got those 2 trees down and gone. I mean, it does say it picks up tree. It doesn't say pick up whole trees. It just says pick up logs. I'm trying to pick up a whole tree with it. But the implement sure does a dance on the back of the New Holland. Now let's go see if we can pick up the whole tree. Now, I know it's a funky little trunk shape that's got going there. Oh yeah, and I did find the combine harvester. I think when I was driving the New Holland down to the shop, it's in the chicken wheat field, if you will. Alright, let's see how it likes picking up the tree in this location. I'm not sure. There we go. Maybe it'd be better if I just ride in cab. And if we go for a ride, we go for a ride. You can actually see the implement shaking in the mirror right there. Wow, this has saved me a lot of time. The old saying, work smarter, not harder. I think the tree may have just clipped another tree. That's why we bounced around like that. Perfect. Just perfect. For now, I'm going to park the New Holland in here. And I'm going to go grab the Volvo, just back up to the trailer. Wow. This thing needs a wash too. Part of me wants to put a wash plant up here, but Why not? Let's see here. Where's the placeables? How much are those wash plants? Hello, wash plant. I may have already gone by it because I was thinking about something else. Probably thinking about what I wanted to say. There's a ramp that... nope, nope, nope. Nope. 3,500? Let's see, where is a good place? There's a good place to put one. Didn't know I was going to do this today, but... not a bad place for it, really. I had nowhere to put it down by the farmhouse. So yeah, we spent a little money today. What was it, like pretty close to $5 grand? 35 for the wash plant and about 1,500 for the log wrap, which, oh my god, that was worth it. I'm glad I went looking for that mod after the last episode. Nice clean truck again. Alright, so we're already up to 80,000 wood chips. So we could, in a way, sell some wood chips when a great demand comes, and like I said, I probably won't get a great demand for them anymore because now I got wood chips. Alright, so we're going to grab the John Deere. We can bring that back, and these fields here are kind of ready to be merged after we harvest that field there. Actually, instead of going all the way around, the John Deere can go out this gate here. Question is, do I need that log grab now? Before the cost, we'll just keep it. Probably costs like $5 a day to have one. Now I'm kind of glad I didn't buy the wood chipper that just grinds up everything. You don't get no money for it. It just grinds up, and you don't get no product from it. I think that was made by Black Sheep Modding, I believe. Hopefully I'm correct on that. I do have it loaded, so I probably could check, but I'm not going to. Because that's the kind of guy I am right now. Okay, let's drop that off. Oh, while I'm here, I almost forgot. I did check on the chickens while I was bringing the New Holland down. They need some attention. I'm actually kind of lucky that... Nope, I need that. That's wrong. That needs to be lowered. They only had like 100 grains of wheat left when I checked them, so they're probably out right now. So we'll fill up with... I almost said 90,000. Yeah. I think that should be good right there. Yeah, this should be the New Holland's job right here, but I parked up there. The John Deere can do it. Just has a little bit of a hesitation to get up and go. Alright, how are you ladies doing now? 9603, they're sort of okay on water, so yeah, the truck is of course rather busy and the water tank has nothing in it. Did you take it all? I'm going to leave that right here. 153 grains, I'm not going to go unload it. You guys will just have to hog it up. Alright, so probably the last thing I want to do in this episode, let's come down here, enter this. Got to bring this over to the cow wash plant. Guess what? That's what I'll have to call it now since we got two of them. We are done with the Big M. The Big X should be used over in field 40. I think it's 40. We'll wash this up. We'll start putting some of our equipment away. For now. The next episode, because the upper grass fields are ready to be mowed, which will be day 2 of autumn. I don't think I'm going to do it in this day. I mean, I could. I got time. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but we'll do it the second day of autumn. And then the third day of autumn, we should have, I'm hoping, the corn and sugar beet field ready for harvest. Maybe. But either way, tomorrow we'll be making some hay bales, probably selling them. We seem to have quite a amount of hay bales stored up at top and down here. And then we got to harvest that field up there as well. And at some point we got to get the case out and bring that up there and merge that field into one. And kind of get set for winter, which winter, like I said, that may be just me, yeah, driving forward instead of backward. That's good. Drop the header off in a really good location, then ram it forward. Brilliant, Peanut. Very brilliant. But there's the grass field, and yes, we got to do some fertilization. The John Deere will be busy fertilizing the grass fields after we're done. I can't quite really teleport up here anymore because I bought all these fields. I can come here though, and then our fields are down here. But at least, actually, this will give us a good view of, along with that field there, this is going to be all one nice big field. And I don't know. I may actually do sunflower. No, I don't want. No, if I do sunflowers, then I have to bring the header up here, and that's down below. So yeah, we might do some like soybeans or something like that. And get, you know, maybe a canola, something like that. But man, did that log grab do the trick for us today? I wish I had that before I started cutting all the other trees down. That would have saved me so much time. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll see you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.